On to you Leos out here. Hope y'all are having a great day. So for you Leos, you actually have the world, the moon, and then you have the King of Cups for you Leos. So these three cards right here for you, right? Ironically, right? You got the moon card and you're the Leo, which represents the sun. Anyway, how ironic. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that for you, you Leos definitely are in a situation where um I honestly think that you Leos have the whole world in front of you, ahead of you, and I just don't see you Leos actually wanting to share. I see that you Leos very much so want the whole world in the palm of your hands. You essentially want to be able to do your own thing. You Leos, you don't want a significant other because things are starting to go right or correct in your life the way that you Leos want. And I just see that, you Leos are kind of like relationship survivors, y'all. And it's not a laughing matter, but it's just like, it's just wild how you phrased it. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, it's like for you, you're very much so in a situation where things are looking up. So now it's like, okay, you Leos are not really around. It's almost like you're laying low, even though things are going so amazing in your life. And you have so much opportunities. And the King of Cups just represents how you Leos, you're excited, but you're excited on the inside. You don't want other people to know how excited you are for things to actually move forward in a way that you want, whether it's relationship, money, however it's moving for you is however it's moving for you. And not only that, but also you're in a very good place emotionally as well. Leo is a zodiac sign that is more influenced by their emotions than they would like to admit. Even though Leos are very intelligent, you're also in touch with your emotions, is the point that I'm trying to make. Either side, regardless of whatever it is that you're into. I've known many Leos, could have been in a relationship with a Leo. I've known men could have been in a relationship with a Leo potentially. I don't know. I might have been, but I've known many a Leos. And yeah, so friends with a lot of Leos. My brother on my father's side is actually a Leo. So go figure, right? But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here with that, and I love him. He's my brother. He's my brother. So of course I love him. And anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, for you, a lot of you Leos just want to just not really share it with anybody. The King of Swords and the Page of Cups represents you. I just see you Scorpios just not really being, not Scorpios, excuse me. You have a lot, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy with you Leos. And what's happening is I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy from you Leos, ironically, because even though you are the brightest, right, zodiac sign as far as like personality and stuff like this, I just see that a lot of you Leos have been through so much within this past year. This year might have been really wild for you in a good way and in a bad way, to the point where you Leos are like, okay, the year is winding down, and that's exactly what it is that you want to do. You want to wind things down so that you can conserve your energy for 2025, because once you conserve your energy for 2025, then the year is going to essentially, at the top of the year, it's basically just going to go from pew, it's just going to crescendo up. And see, the situation is, you don't want to have to go, you Leos, you don't want that. You don't want to be at odds with a person and arguing and bickering, and they got a problem with you with everything it is that they're doing and all this other type of stuff. You Leos want to be able to do your own thing. You want to be single around this time. You want to actually have a peace of mind. And see, there it is that you go. You have the Emperor, and then you have the Two of Wands. And so the Emperor and the Two of Wands for you, Leos, represent how basically so basically what's going on here for you, Leos, is that Aries carries out the duties and the responsibilities of the sun. Yes, technically, the Emperor is represented in the major arcana as Aries, but Aries carries out the duties and the responsibilities of the sun. The actual Emperor of the zodiac is actually Leo. But Aries carries out the duties and the responsibilities of the sun. This is why it's an exaltation for it's an exaltation for Leo, but it's also an exaltation for Aries. People will be going to be like, well, what are you talking about? How can that be? Because some zodiac signs are actually ruled by the planet that they just so happen to be exalted by. So for instance, another planet like that would be Mercury when it comes to Virgo, right? And Virgo and Gemini. Gemini is actually exalted, and much more accurately, Virgo as well as Gemini are exalted in Mercury. They just so happen to be ruled by Mercury as well. So they're in their own exaltation as well as their own rulership in that way. Same thing when it comes to Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, but it's also exalted by the sun. Aries is ruled by Mars, but Aries is exalted in the sun because Aries carries out the duties and the responsibilities of the king. Aries would be the knight. Leo would be the king or queen. So why I'm saying that is because this is you. I'm just breaking down the science to it, but this is you. And this is how you Leos are actually very quite comfortable. You're patient. You're buying your time. You're just seeing what comes to you as well as staying quiet and doing your work. The Two of Wands and the Magician represents how, since that's the case, a lot of you are very much so in a particular situation where for you, a lot of you Leos are very much so you don't want to have someone just getting on your nerves, trolling you and trying to get you to have a blow up and be stressed out all the time. Because I'm seeing how a lot of you Leos are like, look, you doing your own thing, you in the zone. When it comes to relationships romantically, a lot of them joints are holding you back right now. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, however, represents you see a much more broad or bigger picture. You realize that once again, like, people don't know, like, even when it comes to not being in relationships, people do not know how to not be in a relationship. They don't know how to walk away peacefully. If they're in a relationship, when they leave, they got to go out kicking and screaming. They got to try to mess the other person's life up. And a lot of you Leos, y'all don't want to have to deal with that. And see, then you have the Ten of Swords. And see, the Ten of Swords right here represents how, since that's the case, so you just rather not be in a relationship right now. Right? I see, it's not even just a relationship. It's also just people wanting your attention. Yes, romantically, but also like socially, right? So it could be friends. It could also be family members. And it's like you Leos are like, nah, not right now. No, not right now. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Ten of Raphael, Nine of Ariel, Page of Ariel, Two of Michael, and then you have the Six of Raphael to clarify the Ten of Swords. Again, you're very comfortable being single as of right now. If you Leos have anybody, maybe you have gotten into a relationship that you're keeping on the low between yourself and this person, you Leos want to keep it low. You want to lay low. You don't want potentially jealous people who may know you to know that you have a significant other, because then I'm telling you, Leos, people really will go behind your back and try to get in the air of your significant other and talk trash about you. And I know that for a fact because I've had that done to me a couple of times before. I'm cool. I'm talking to somebody, and I'm trying to tell you, love has not been my strong suit in life. Talking to somebody, and they with it, it look like they with it. Next thing I know, I come back, they not with it anymore. Or maybe the next couple of days, they're not with it anymore. Right? Talking. Such and such is talking. So somebody intervening, somebody getting in the way. Feel me? So then you have the page of Ariel, the 2 of Michael, and the 6 of Raphael. You understand what happens. The 6 of Raphael would be like the equivalent to the 6 of Cups. I told you I already figured out the deck, pretty much. I've already figured it out. So again, like, you Leos are having so much fun in your life that joy is radiating outward, right? Basically, lay low. Like I keep saying, don't post how great your life is on social media, because people who know you, especially exes, they're gonna want to come back. Now, I'm not saying that you Leos did that, but what I am saying is that they definitely came back. They're definitely coming back, trying to reach back out to you Leos. Why? Because you Leos are not calling them. You're not giving them a call. You're not reaching back out. You're not saying what's up with them. You're not doing that. And so they have a problem with that. So, so let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Magician. What is it that you need to know? Because the Magician in Tarot also represents a keeper of secrets. So you have the Sun card, which is Leo, Page of Gabriel, the Change Your Life. 16 is the Tower card, 8 of Ariel, and then you have the Queen of Raphael. So you have the Sun card, the Page of Gabriel, which is like the Page of Wands, and then Change Your Life, which is like the Tower. So what it is that you realize that you see that you didn't see before about dating, but also this particular person that's calling you because they want you back very badly, is because of the fact that they wasted their time, and here they come trying to holler at you. And you see it for what it is. You Leos see that they're not coming back because they're interested in trying to get back together with you. Yeah, they are. But why? Because you're the best thing going. Those type of people don't have a lot of options as you think that they do. They don't really have a lot of options as you think. Not really. They don't really have a whole lot of options like you think they do. So then the 8 of Ariel and the Queen of Raphael represents. And so a lot of you Leos are really just strutting your stuff. You're showing your importance by not trying to show it. You're living your life, having an amazing life, while some people are out here struggling. And that's the stupid part, because they wasted their own time playing games with you Leos, excuse me, because I'm thinking about the relationship between Leo and Aries. But they could have actually been in a relationship with you, a sound one, but they didn't want that. They wanted to play games and waste time. They played stupid games and they won stupid prizes, so that's what they have. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. So right now we have 17,284, about to be 17,300. Y'all are absolutely the best. I have some of the best subscribers in the world. Shout outs to everybody who subscribes, who watches the videos. Shout outs to everybody who likes the video. Shout outs to everybody who leaves comments, watches the video all the way through, even with the ads. And I don't have a whole lot of ads anymore. It's only at the beginning and at minute number 4. If you could, I'd really appreciate it. It'll help me out financially. Or you can come through and get a personal reading from me to help me out, right? So I can keep the channel going. The link to that is in the comment section below. Peace. Call the Linktree link.